Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so sorry I've been MIA. Mom life has really got the best of me, but I'm loving it. But today I'm gonna share finally my makeup kit, what's in there, how I set it up, the products that I use. So I'm so excited to share this with you guys. I've just been getting so many messages on sharing it already, and today is the day. Yes! So yeah, without further ado, I don't want to keep you guys here forever, but it'd probably be a lengthy video. So sit down, get comfortable, and come join me and what's in my kit. Alright guys, so here it is. This is my big kit. Well, it's not really my big one. I do use a Burton case, but this has been working and I was able to fit most of my makeup in here, and I'm super happy about it. It's taken me a long time to get everything in here compact, nice and stuffed. But yeah, so let's get inside of it. And this is from Relevant. I got it on Amazon. It's the extra large case for those of you that want this big bad boy. So it has 2 tiers. So let's open this bad boy up. And voila. So I have disposables here. This is a tray that I use to put any product that I'm using, so that way I know and I can easily put it back. This is my Glow Baby Glow. This is my everything that you glow your body with. So I have Danessa Myricks Goddess. I have Scott Barnes, his body bling in Platinum and Original. So for those that are really tan. And then I have this. I like this brush. It's from e.l.f. So I use this to put on the body. Nice and soft too. These bristles are like so soft. So that's the Glow Baby Glow kit. And I got black. This is from Muji. I got a black one because when you mess around with, especially like body glow, it tends to get everywhere sometimes. So I put in the black and it's easy to clean. These are some facial wipes from Kirkland. I recommend always buying that box of Kirkland wipes because you go through wipes like no tomorrow. So it's always good to just stock up on them, and I always recommend Kirkland ones. They're just my go-to. Here I have some puffs. I have them in big. I have them in super small. This is the one that I usually use to like touch up the lip. And then this is the medium size. And honestly guys, buy a good brand. Like I buy them from Alcone and I wash them. Like I throw them in the laundry, or you can wash them by hand because they go a long way. Instead of constantly buying new ones, just wash the bad boys and then they end up clean. And I always put them in a mesh bag so they can breathe. Here is my personal hygiene bag. So hey, you never know. So this is panty liners, pads, and some wipes and tampons for those ladies that, hey, if it's, especially with like maids of honors and bridesmaids or the bride, I've had it happen before. They got their period, it happens, and it's just amazing to be there to rescue them, and it's just thoughtful, so they appreciate that. These are sponges. I like to use face care, any moisturizer primer with sponges instead of using a brush. And this is my Fresh Breath kit. So we got some Tic Tacs, some icebreakers, and I did have like some toothpicks and stuff there, but I took them out. So we just got some Fresh Breath stuff because, you know, we don't want anyone's bad breath. Over here we just have some tools. I just have my sharpener, my small curler. I really don't use curlers, but if they do want it, I like to use this little one because it's easier instead of like the old-fashioned kind. And these are just some small tweezers from Japanesque. Here are my lashes, guys. So I pretty much use 3 different kinds or 4 different kinds depending on the client. If she wants lily lashes, then I'll go ahead and get her lily lashes, but my most used ones are double demi wispies. If you guys can see that, these are the best ones. Like they're wispy, they're thin, and they just have like the volume. So They have demi wispies as well, and they have a double. Like these are regular 207s that I like using. And then these are from Friends Beauty. These are the number 415 in black. I like these too. For those clients that don't want much of a lash, but they still kind of want the volume, these are really light. They don't even have a band. So you can literally tell them, yeah, there's no band. It's an Invisiband. And so I like to stock up on those, and I bring a pretty good amount because someone always ends up wanting lashes at the last minute when they see everybody with lashes. All right, so that's that. And I know this bad boy has been catching your eye. This is my Adept eyeshadow palette. So it literally can fit 88. I didn't even count how many eyeshadows I had in here, but I did depot a lot. I put this to protect any of the eyeshadows just in case. So I depotted a lot of my shadows that I usually use. I even depotted my Natasha Denona Biba palette. Yes, I depotted it and put it here because guys, I don't want to be carrying like 3 different eye palettes. It's just not good for our backs, and we just want to save space. So I was able to put all the colors that I use out of all my palettes in here. I did it with the Z palette depotter. That will probably be in another video, but I even added my blush and bronzers here. These are the Kylie, and then this is Hoola in Toasted, which is a bit darker. I love using this as an eyeshadow as well. And yeah, so I got some colors here. I got Anastasia, I got Pat McGrath, just a bunch of other eyeshadows that I can't even remember right now because there's so many and I took so long depotting them, so it's hard to remember everything. So that's that, and I just like to place that there. And look, one palette with everything, and it's not that heavy. Okay, so then in here in these pockets, which is like the cover, I have tissues. Guys, Lysol. Disinfectant. That coronavirus or whatever's going on around is no joke, so I literally spray the surface area and we're good to go. Okay, I even have Purell wipes, which is sanitizing, kills 99.99% germs. Here is my like little set folder. I put like the brushes that I'm going to use or her lip brush, and I can put it in my go bag in case I need to touch it up later on. And then I have little doggy bags for garbage that I put in here, and then I have some like clips that are clipped on here to have the hair out of the way. Now, for the main entertainment. Main entertainment. But not yet, because I put a towel. Alright, always carry a towel with you. I love to put this on the surface that I'm working on, and also when I'm in between clients, I like to clean my brushes on here because that's just sanitary, just cleaning it while you go, and then when you're home, you can clean them and deep clean them. So voila. All right, so this is everything that I need to use. I'm pretty much a bridal makeup artist, so everything that I use here is pretty much set for a bride. If it's editorial, then I might have to change things in here because they use pops of colors, which aren't really necessary in the world of bridal unless, hey, she's one of those brides. But for the most part, this is what I work with, and this has been working out for me for a very long time. So we'll just go this way or this way, whatever. We'll just start over here. So in this compartment right here, I have, these are my lip balms. So over here I have a scrub. This is the Mario Badescu one. This is Laneige. And then this one is, I believe, another peppermint salve. And then over here in this one, I'm sorry you guys can't really see it. This is a pack of Lit Cosmetics. These are all of my glitters. I use these MAC samples and I glue them together. Guys, saves so much space. So these little things are good to go. I don't need that much glitter and I don't need that much lip balm. I usually use a disposable applicator and put it on the lips and we're good to go. I also carry Lucas Paw Paw ointment, which is really good to have. It's very versatile. And the Needles No More Baggage by Dr. Brandt. And here I have my primers that I pretty much use all the time. I have my Embryo Elise, I have the Hydro Grip by Milk, and I have Matte Gold Light. I like to use this for anyone that wants that really nice glow, which I love. So these are the three that I pretty much use most of the time. I have Nivea lotion. I like to use this on the body. It's always good to have. This is an eye cream by Karen Ng. Karen Grossman. I love this eye cream. It feels so good. Oh, you guys can't really see the names, but sorry. Okay. And love giving this to my brides right here. These are the Peter Thomas Roth 24 Gold eye patches. Invest in their skincare because they're worth it. They love this. It makes their eyes feel so good. I mean, what bride sleeps at night? There's no bride that gets really good sleep for the most part, but it's just nice to give them a little bit of, you know, a pampering moment with their eye patches. So I definitely recommend these 24 Gold Pure Luxury Lift and Firm Hydrogel eye patches by Peter Thomas Roth. It's like $75, but it's so worth it. And then I have my Tatcha Silk Canvas, which is another primer. I couldn't depot it. It's so pretty and I love my packaging, so I didn't depot this one. And I want my brides to see that they get the good stuff. I know a lot of my brides trust me with product, and even though they don't see the name, I can tell them and they'll know. I'm not gonna lie about it, but yeah, so that's good to have. And then over here I have my mixing palette, so I like to put product on here, whether it be foundation, anything, put it on here, use my brush or whatever disposable and put it on their face. I no longer use like the back of my hands unless it's a dire need, just because I don't want to have my hands messy. I just want to use that palette and be very clean. All right, this could have fit in the body glow bag, in the Glow Body Glow, but I didn't want to mess up this packaging either. I don't want to depot the Patrick Ta Major Glow Body Oil, and it also has a spritzer, so I just thought it was too pretty to depot, so I left it in there. And then my amazing Era Beauty. I only carry 3 colors now and the primer, so I have Y3, Y5, and Y7. That pretty much covers all bases for me. So 3 Era Beauty face foundations and then the primer. If you guys haven't used Era, I recommend you try it. It's hard to get used to, but once you got it down pat, it is like amazing. It gives off that airbrush look, which is what it is. It's basically an airbrush in a can, because I can't carry that machine and all those pods. It's just too much for me. And then on to my foundations. I love, love, love Dior Backstage. So these are my foundations. They just give like a really nice glow and they look so natural. So I carry 3W, 3WO, and 4W, which is all like warm and olive toned. And then I have NARS in Gobi, Syracuse, and Barcelona. I depotted them into Muji cases because NARS bottles are heavy, guys. If you have like 3 or 4 of them, that's super heavy. So I depotted them into these Muji containers and it's saving my back. And then for concealers, I love the Too Faced Born This Way, the multi-use sculpting concealer, and I have them in 4 colors. I got them in light beige, golden, chestnut, and cocoa. And this pretty much covers all bases as well, especially this cocoa we can use under the eye for, you know, the darker skin tones. And then I have a Too Faced Warm Beige. And then I have my Pride and Joy 2. These are my babies. These are Shape Tape. For any of you guys who don't know Shape Tape, better get to know them because they are amazing. But I also love the Born This Way because they're more like less matte. The Shape Tape is very matte. So for those that have really, really dry skin, just be very careful because it can like crease if you put too much. I have my Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter, which I love. It gives a nice glow on the skin in the summertime. Like, this is all that you need. But I love putting this on my brides before foundation or mixing it. It gives like such a nice glow. And I have it in the color 3, light medium, which covers most skin tones. Even if they're light or fair skin or they're tan, I could put a little bit of this and it goes a long way. And I depotted my NARS Orgasm Blush, liquid blush. I love using liquid blush. There's like nothing like it. I have powder blush, but when you put the liquid blush on the skin, it just looks so flawless. Like, it looks fresh. It doesn't look cakey. It just blends right into the skin and it's so smooth. So I recommend getting a liquid blush if you haven't already. And then I just stuck some of my Fenty Beauty sticks in here in truffle, rum, and caramel. Alright, on to the next ones. If you guys have any questions too, just shoot them in the comments because I know it's a lot to go through and I can go more in depth if you guys want me to, but I don't want to take so long. Alright, and here we have a mixture of things. We have... These are my Visette palettes. This is the Danessa Luxe Cream. I depotted these into it. I love these for lip and cheek. These are amazing. And again, cream blush. Love it. These 5 colors are my Makeup Forever Liquid Sticks foundations that I depotted in here. This is my lovely Shawn Richards Nudism Lip Palette. I love her. It's broken, but I still use it. This is 4K lip. It does not budge. It is like waterproof, like hydro-proof. It stays on all day, all night. I love it. And this is called the Nudism palette, and it has all nudes, brown, pinks, going a little bit towards the red, but I love this palette. And then we have the Shawn Richards Hydro-Proof Longwear Cream. This is basically like a foundation, or I honestly use this for tattoo cover-up, guys. Like, I've covered so many tattoos on my brides and it did not move. And this is in the color Ether. So you put a little bit of this right here, this blush shade over the dark tattoo, and then you go in with these colors and it covers. Like, so good. And then I have the Essence. You have everything. You have like, you know, the yellow underneath to conceal. You have like a little bit of blushing. You have a little bit of all the browns. And this is cracked right now, but once you put your mixing medium liquid, it is good to go. I just haven't used this in quite some time, but once you put the mixing medium, it's good to go. And then, guys, these 2 palettes, you can literally like do everything with. This is the Makeup Forever palettes right here. So this is the foundation palette, which literally has like every color that you need, and they are refillable. So if you go down in one hit pan, you can always refill it. And then this one is the blush one. Like, how amazing is that? It goes all from peachy to blush tones to mauve tones to deep burgundy shades. Like, again, this is all that you need for your color. For your colors and blush, everything that you need. So those 2, let's put these back. Okay, and then moving on, we have the Huda Beauty in Tantour in Light. I love this for contouring as well. It's such a perfect shade for the light fair skin tone to contour them. It's nice and smooth. It's like butter. I love it. Tantour. I have MAC in Give Me Sun for bronzer, of course. I have Charlotte Tilbury 2 Medium. I love this. It's almost done. I ordered a new one. To finish this under the eye or even all over the face is amazing. It's like a flawless finish. There's no cakiness. As many times as you use it, it is amazing. I love this. And then the Urban All Nighter powder is crazy. Like, it literally makes your makeup waterproof. I put it on the forehead, the oiliness goes away, around the nose goes away, the chin. Put this all over your client and it is like flawless. A filter, you just put on a filter on here. It takes away all the oils and makes your makeup waterproof. So I would always recommend getting this. It's amazing. And then here I have a Becca blush in Snapdragon. This is really a nice pop. It's so cute. It has a little shimmer in it, so for those that are like matte, this does have shimmer in it. And then here's one of my highlighters that I love. It's actually from Australia. It's by the brand Mecca Cosmetica. I had a good friend of mine send it to me from Australia, and it is just like that perfect champagne rose gold highlighter that we all love, and it's just so beautiful. So these are my two setting powders that I have. They're both by Huda Beauty. I have Cupcake and I have Kunufa, and I depotted them into these powder spray bottles because the sifters and what I used to have, the tube, I just didn't think that was sanitary enough. Like I would pour it and it would be messy, or I would dip my beauty blender in there and I would have to dip it in there again, but I didn't want to, so I would end up pouring it and it would make such a mess. So I'm going to show you guys really quick, just so you can see how easy it is. So this is my little pan that I use, and when you pour it there, do you see all that? Do you see the product coming out? I don't know if you can see it. This camera's playing me right now. Alright, so I poured the powder in there. I hope you guys can see it. It's in there. It's a good amount. I probably put like 4 pumps. You guys can see it. It's so much easier to work with. Oh my god, I love these. So let me use Kunufa. There you go. Can you guys see it? See? All that powder, and then you put your beauty blender in there, or your brush, whatever you're going to use, and you stick it in there and you're sanitary, and then you can clean this off after. Okay, moving on to this compartment, I have my Dior products. I have a Dior lip. This is Dior Backstage lip palette. I love this one too. I'm all about like the pinks, the nudes, the browns. And then I have the Dior Backstage eye palette. They give you a primer, you have a highlighter, a sculpting powder, a shimmer, and mattes. So that's pretty cool. All of that in this little palette. I love it. Dior highlighting palette. This has gone through hell. I need a new one. But I love this highlighting palette too. It has all the colors. So fairer skin tones, darker skin tones, you are covered. And then the last one over here is my Galactic. I love this one too. This is a cream highlighter, and this is in Sunkissed. You see they have like a lighter one and a bronzer shade, so you can literally use this for a lighter fair skin tone or a darker skin tone, and it just has like a really nice finish to it. A natural glow. I love using Dose of Colors. They're just my go-to. They're long lasting. The colors are pretty. I have Stone, which is my #1 used one. Stone, Sand, Bear With Me, Rosebud, Warm and Fuzzy, and Supernatural. These are pretty much all of my request colors. They're pretty much like nude, mauves, brown tones, light pinks. And this is basically my color scheme that I use on all my brides. And they are long lasting and I love them. For glosses, I have my favorites are Buxom White Russian. That's my favorite. That's my all-time favorite one. I have the Bobbi Brown Crushed Liquid in East Coast Slay. I have a Catrice one, a volumizing lip booster. I have Patrick Ta in Expensive, smells so good. And then I have Fenty Beauty in Fussy. Then moving on to eyes. Let's zoom in a little bit. Okay, so eyes, we have Stila and Kitten. This is so good to have, guys. It's like perfect. It's like a kitten powder. This is Urban Decay Midnight Cowgirl. I know I could have like depotted these, but I don't know. I don't know why I didn't. I just still like to see them. This is Urban Decay Cosmic. This is Urban Decay Blackout. This is so good to give like that smoky effect. Not so much like if you want a sharp wing liner. I love to put this on top of the wing liner and just smudge it out a little bit so it's not so sharp, so it looks more of like a smoked out liner, you know. I love that. Of course, you need your Bobbi Brown. This is the black ink. I love using this. It is what I use for liquid eyeliner, gel eyeliner. So good. This is Stila and Kitten Karma, of course. Pride and Joy. Who like doesn't have this? It's like a necessity in a kit, especially for like brides and whoever loves that glitter but without the glitter. Okay, and then this is the eyeshadow primer potion in Caffeine. I love this because if someone wants like a dark eye, like a brown, you can literally start with this primer. Do you see that? It is brown. Like, you can even put that on and it'll look like you have brown eyeshadow. I know it's really not picking up, but it's brown. And I love that. Alright, 24-hour Prep and Prime Eye Base by MAC. This is amazing to have as well. Inglot Duraline. If you ever have products that get dry, this is our lifesaver. It will freshen anything up that needs some life in it. Love this. These two are from Brows. I got this from Jules from AMA Academy. These are the two that she used, and honestly I love them. They're by Nova. It's Blondie and Mink that they have. This is Blondie, this is Mink, and literally you can like do so many eyes with these two colors. Well, 4 colors actually. And I also have 2 eyebrow products in here that I didn't even show you guys, so let me show you that too. So these two are from Nova, which I love. And then I have 2 Anastasia brow pomades in soft brown and dark brown, just to have. I don't really use them a lot, but they're just still good to have, to use, just in case. It's good to like build brow hairs for those, you know. So I forgot to show you these 2 palettes that I had right here next to the powders. I have 2 eyebrow products and a highlighting palette. I totally forgot to show you guys that. So these 2 are from the Brow Guile from Tanya Crooks. I love these. So this is in number 3. It has like medium tones. And then this one is 2, which has like a warmer auburn color. So, you know, for those that have maybe like red hair or just like ginger, you have their eyebrow color there too. So I love these 2. This one broke on me the other day and I'm so sad, but 2 and 3 by the Brow Gal. Good to have. Alright guys, we are in the home stretch, okay? So we finished with these eyebrows. And then this is my Ofra highlighting palette. Love this one because it comes in all the tones that you need. As if I didn't need any more highlighters, we still have this one. This middle one I love to use in the inner corner of the eye. It just like gives a nice pop to those brides that want that. So inner corner and below the eyebrow, right there on that brow bone. Perfect to put that there. I have a soap brow here. It's a regular bar soap from L'Occitane. I just spray like Fix Plus on it, and I get my like a spoolie, and I literally go to town, and it works just as fine, and it smells good too. So for those that want soap brows but don't really want to buy the actual thing, I use L'Occitane bar soap, and it's small and cute, and I love it. Right, so we have 2 setting sprays. Guys, MAC Fix Plus is amazing, but Gerard Slay All Day and Cucumber, and also I have Ben Nye. These 2 are crazy for that long lasting makeup effect. They are both like strong and sticky, so I always recommend, like, if you want long lasting makeup, MAC Fix Plus is my true pride and joy. Yeah, we love it for that glowy look, but these 2 are so long lasting. I depotted this, so this is not the original bottle, but the Ben Nye spray is very like sticky, so you know that it stays on there, and this Slay All Day and Cucumber just lasts so long on the skin. Well, that makeup will stay all day. And then I have a Bioderma to have in case anyone wants like their makeup taken off, or we need to tone that bad boy. I have a makeup sanitizer, so all my palettes will get this spritz after I use it, after every client. We got to keep it sanitary, guys. So this is the Beauty So Clean one, so it sanitizes all palettes, all creams, powders, and all that. And then my last is a hand sanitizer. I feel like I have hand sanitizers everywhere in my kits, but yeah, I deputted one into this small bottle so I can always have it on me. So over here we have our lip pencils. I have KK Beauty, I have MAC, I have Makeup Forever, I have ColourPop, and guys, even like LA Girl in the spicy, the waterproof ones, those are even good too. So I have a mixture of everything, but I love using the KKW ones because they're pretty smooth. And then I have mascara, Laura Mercier pencil in the brown. So I always like to carry a black eyeliner, a brown eyeliner. Always good to have, make sure, because some people don't like that blackout effect. Over here I have a brow gel. We got scissors. Oh, what's this one? Oh, this is the Anastasia liquid liner as well. I love this. This is so good too. And this is my eye roller massager. I love it. I put like a liquid primer on, and then I go to town on their eyes, and it just feels so good. It's jade. It's a jade stone. I don't know if the camera can pick it up good, but it's a jade stone, and it's smooth and it glides. This is a mascara guard. I have 3 spatula palettes. Sorry, 3 spatulas to take out anything from the palettes, and then I put them on my mixing metal board over there. So that. I have a small razor in case we need to take out those bad boys, and they can actually have this. I don't keep it. I use it one time. Scissors, and I like these with the round tips so you don't cut nobody and they're not sharp. Have a lash applicator. We have, oh sorry, that's just a repeat. And then we have two eyelash glues. I have the Callus eyelash adhesive, latex free and black. I love this one. I got this one from Friends Beauty. It's the Callus brand. And then I have the Duo that I love as well. They both work for me, so that's all that I need. And then I have a plucker with a brush. I love this from Japanese. So you can, like, if someone needs their brows done really quick, you can brush, pluck, and make sure that their brows are well groomed. All right, we finished hers, so we'll close her up. And again, if you have any questions, put them in the comments and I can answer them for you guys. So that's that. Okay, and next we have my Kit Co. Brush Buddy and the Brush Buddy holder in here. So these are where I keep some extra tools and my brushes. So in here I have my brushes, and I even wrap them up just for it to be easier. So I have my blending brushes here, my eye detail brushes here, and the face brushes are all in the back. I love using Delium. I have some Morphe ones. I have Smith brushes, Stilazzi brushes, but pretty much these are the brushes that work for me. I don't bring too many, but I think I bring enough. I actually think I bring too many, but who am I to say, right? And then these are my lips that I categorize. I like to like group them up so it's easier when you work. If you're working with 2 clients, you know to put 2 brushes out, 2 eyebrows, pull 2 eyebrow brushes out, or any detailed eyes. And then over here I have my brush sanitizer, another sanitizer, and alcohol. Always good to have alcohol as well. And then here I have my mesh bag that folds into a smaller bag. So this, I actually like to put anything dirty in here. So dirty brushes, dirty beauty blenders in here. And I'll put them in a bag and it's good to go. So I just like to stick that in there. And also I bring an extra Muji container to put dirty brushes when I'm done using them on the table. So like, say I have clients and these brushes are dirty, I don't like to put them back with the clean ones, so I separate them and put them in this container, and that way everything stays clean. This is an S hook from Muji as well. I just hook this on to my bag and then I can put something on it. So I'll show you like what I use here. On this side, let me scoot that over. Here's my little bride. Just because I'm in bridal, that's what I usually do. Most of my clients are brides. So if I didn't have a small card binder here, I would use my S1 to attach it. So these two are the bags that hold my beauty blenders. I put them in here because I always wash them either the night before my gig. So I let them dry in this mesh compartment here. And I only use 2 beauty blenders. I use Japanesque and Beauty Blender, original Beauty Blender. I love the Japanesque ones because they are just a different consistency than Beauty Blender. They are softer. They just have way more coverage when you're putting them on the face. They get bigger, so you can apply more area than the Beauty Blender itself. And they're just easier to clean. And they are the Japanesque. I have a new one here. It is the Japanesque Beauty Sponge Kumadori collection. And I'm so sad because in Ulta they used to carry these and I used to buy them so much, but now you got to get them online. I got them on the website. I actually got I think them on Namies. If you have a pro discount, you can get them on Namies, but I love these sponges. These are my favorite. I kind of like them more than Beauty Blender, but yeah, they're hard to get. So after I'm done using one of these bad boys, if you can see, it has a dual zipper. So I put the dirty ones in here. It's away from the clean ones. You know, the other mesh bag that I had in here, I like to fit brushes in that one because here obviously you can't really fit brushes, it's too small. So in this mesh bag that I show you guys, I like to put the brushes in there. And yeah, so I keep everything separated. And then I just throw this in the wash when I'm done, and it is like brand new. And then if I have smaller clients, a smaller amount of clients a day, I'll use a smaller one. So these both are from Muji, mesh, and then a solid pocket in here. See, I did have a dirty one in there. You can see the dirty part. So I'll throw that in the wash. And what do I have in here? I have my fan. My handy dandy fan. This is good for drying any of the makeup setting spray or the lashes even. Everyone's like, oh my god, you carry a fan? I'm like, yeah. What am I gonna blow on you? No, that's so unsanitary. And then on this side, if I have a lot of clients, this is my handy dandy bowl. I put my beauty blenders in here. And this is versatile because you can even use this like to put your snacks in if you're having a snack. I put my beauty blenders in here, that way it's easy to grab. And then when you're done, you just spray it with some sanitizer and alcohol, and then you flatten it out and you put it back in your bag. And then I have more disposables just because I can never have too many disposables. This is another case from Muji. I have spoolies, lip brushes, eyeliner brushes. What else? Cotton swabs. And then I have a Mario Badescu rose spray for that last minute refresher that anyone wants. That goes in there. And then in these pockets over here, I have these samples to apply any of my lip palette products into these jars. If anyone wants to take them, they're more than welcome to have them. So I carry a few of those in there. I have oil blotting sheets. Always good to have oil blotting sheets. So I have some here. They're good to have. I usually like put a little kit for my brides as well. Another pair of scissors with the round nose so it's not sharp. I have another lip poof. I have these everywhere. And then I have another 2 disposable razors. These are from Muji. I love to have these. They open up and they are literally little razors that you can take hairs off. So you can literally give it to your client. They can go to town on them, but they're closed like that and they're so cute and so small. So I have those in there. Then I have a Natasha Denona palette here. I know I depotted most of them, but I like to just have something here just in case I need to do like a quick color with any of the brushes I have. And then I have an aromatherapy deep relaxing rolling balm. It smells so good. It's just like heaven in a bottle. I think it smells like lavender and eucalyptus. It just like calms you down, so I can put it on myself or I can put it on the client, and it's good to have one of these. I know it's random, but anything that helps relaxing, you know, like zen, all that. I got some 2 little baby clips here. Again, I have these everywhere too. And I have some shadow shields. I rarely use these, but it's good to have. You never know. I just have them anyway. And that's pretty much all that's in here in my handy dandy brush caddy. It's usually filled more, but for the most part this is what I need, and I'm not going to go crazy and fill it up with things that you don't need. So when you're doing like a gig, put aside the stuff that you actually use, because the stuff that you didn't use, it's most likely you're not going to end up using it for the next time. So that's that. This last bag right here is my Vivian set bag. So over here it opens up, and I just have my AirPods here and a mint and a card. And open it up here, and I have some stuff. I have these cleansing cotton buds. These are amazing to like fix any mishaps. So they're already wet, and you can literally break one off, give it to your client, or you can do it yourself if they want to take out any eye makeup, if you want to change a look, anything like that, you can use these. I have some more disposables in a My Kitco folder. I have some Muji cleansing sheets. I have a gloss. You never know, it's always good before the photos, put that gloss on. And this is in Fenty Glow. And then I have another Calm Within Stress Relief Roll-On. I have like a lot. I'm all about like the relaxing. Wait till you get to like this part. I'm all about that good vibes zen. And then I have another highlighter, another Mecca Cosmetica in Enlightened, for those last minute highlight touch-ups. You know, we want to glow. So okay, that's that for that pocket. And I have some more cotton buds. These are individually wrapped, so they stay sanitary, and you can give them to your client, whatever. Alright, so a girl's gotta carry her own stuff. Like, this is literally my bag that I carry around my waist. So this is my stuff, and I like to make sure that I'm okay. So I have eye drops in case my eyes are really dry. I have my Dior lip oil. Love it. Stay moisturized, my friends. This is the best for your lips. I have a pomade for my hands in case my hands get really dry, because I'm constantly sanitizing, and hand sanitizer contains alcohol, so it really dries on my hands. So this has shea butter in it, and it's really good. And then I don't really put makeup on, but I do like to look fresh, so I put a little bit of the In the Nude, and again I'm putting it on my hand because this is mine. In the Nude, I put that on my cheeks, and I just look like I'm having a healthy glow. Like, I don't look dead in the morning when my call time is like 3-4 o'clock to be there for my bride. I don't want to look like a zombie. I want to look like I have flesh and blood is running through my body. So these are those 3 things that I really need: lips, lotion, and blush. And then in here I have wipes, Kirkland extra wipes. I usually fill this up with more snacks, but this is all I have right now. I have the Nature Valley biscuits and almond butter. Always carry snacks with you after a long day. Like, sometimes I feel like I'm gonna pass out, so you always need some protein or some sugar, anything. And then here I just have like my rocks. Like, these are my stones, my babies. My favorite one is this worry stone that I have. This is amazing. I got this from Yatsuri. It's a worry stone, and it's indented. You guys can see it, but Like, I love holding this. It just feels so good. It's like you can feel like the energy, you know. And I have a couple of stones that I cleanse with sage and everything. So these are the stones that I carry with me. I switch them up, you know, based on how I'm feeling. But I love to carry stones with me for good energy and good vibes, and, you know, wishing you happiness, fortune, and just, you know, tranquility. That's all you can hope for every day. And I put it in my little arm bag. So yeah, that's that. And then I think I have, this is just like an adapter, you know, since everyone's iPhones don't have the auxiliary cord, and I love my music, everyone loves my music. So if they have like a machine or like a stand that doesn't hold my end of the phone, then I have this so they can put an auxiliary cord on it. So yeah, I carry that. And this snaps to my waist. So I would show you right now, but I don't want to waste anyone's time. But this goes around my waist, or you can carry it on your shoulder with this, and this glows, which is amazing. This is the light that I'm currently using. It's the Stellar, and it is the straight light. It is the straight long light. I used to use the ring light with me, but honestly I got so tired of lugging that around, and I just love this light right here. So I bring that, and then for my mirror, I bring my Ricky light. Now this is amazing because you could see everything, and then it's a little extra when you tell the bride that you have light, or your client. It lights them up even more. Even the photographers like using this. They would say, yeah, look at the mirror, and like it's like a whole photo shoot at that moment. So it's always good to have good lighting. You can bring it down, you can make it brighter, which we don't need. I don't want to hurt your eyes. But it's always good, and the battery lasts really long on this. So, and it has a stand, so you can literally put it on the table. And I don't mind. My client can look if when I'm applying makeup. Some people don't, but you can literally put it there and just have really good lighting in your station overall. So those are basically everything that's in my makeup kit. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hey guys, so what a crazy long video, and I want to thank you guys so much for watching that. I know it was pretty long. I know it was intense. I didn't even get into crazy detail because I didn't want it to be that long for all you guys, but please write in the comments if you guys want me to go more in depth in the makeup that I use. And again, that's not everything that I use on some particular events. That's just what I happen to use basically for like that week or that month. And again, like with all kits, things come in, things go out, things change. What might work for me might not work for you. And again, I do mostly bridal, so whoever is doing bridal, I like to recommend certain things. And vice versa. If you guys are editorial, I would love to see your videos and see what you guys use. Or if you're in bridal artistry, I would love to get your recommendations as well. I just want to kind of share what I had in my kit, just because this is a community, you know, like we all should work together. And I appreciate everyone that's always supporting me and giving me love, and all the brides out there that are watching that chose me for their wedding date. Thank you. It means a lot. I put a lot of investment into my kit, and I'm sure everyone else does. So yeah, so thank you again guys for watching, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next video coming up soon. And yeah, so thank you so much. Love you guys. Bye.